52. Keeping still. The decision: there is a time to move forward and a time to keep still, but a man relates to both most properly from a condition of stillness. It is from a state of quiet stillness that a man gains a proper perspective on his life in relationship to the world about him. He is able to see both activity and rest as parts of the continuum of life, which alternates from one to the other, as required by the circumstances in which he is involved at any given moment. But it is in stillness that he is able to reflect on his life, and judge the propriety of movement, and this stillness, together with quiet contemplation, is the proper state of mind from which to begin movement, and the proper state to return to after movement. When mind and body are still, both are in a receptive state that makes them ready to respond to whatever the outside world presents them. With a quiet mind, the focus of the man is not on his inner self, but on the exterior world that is happening around him at that very instant. When he has that kind of mental focus, his mind is pure, and he is ready to deal with the outer world in all its complexity. He no longer sees the world as a competitive struggle, as a clash of his values with the values of others, but as simple events. This provides him with a genuine peace of mind, and allows him to deal with the outer world, not from a perspective of man against man struggle, but as events that occur in accordance with the natural laws of the universe. When he can do that, he can then act in such a way as will be in harmony with those laws, and he will be able to relate to all persons as is proper. When his actions are in harmony with the will of heaven as expressed in these natural laws, his deeds will be correct, and his actions will be the most beneficial possible with respect to the existing conditions. The maxim: the mind of man has a tendency to ruminate over the whole field of his existence. His mind jumps from thoughts of past injuries to present fears or concerns, from recent events to future possibilities, from today's needs to tomorrow's hopes. With this incessant rambling, a man keeps his spirits in turmoil and his sensibilities agitated. But in a time of quiet, which can nourish his spirit, he allows all these ruminating thoughts to evaporate, and focuses his mind on the present place and the present moment. In that state of amazing stillness, when everything he sees moves gently, and everything he hears enters and leaves his consciousness without sticking, he realizes that, by far, the anxieties of man are all the creation of his own mind, and the calmness of this moment is able to bring peace to his spirit.